In Africa, pythons are native to the tropics south of the Sahara, but not in the extreme southwestern tip of southern Africa, the Western Cape, or in Madagascar. In Asia, they occur from Bangladesh, Nepal, India, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka, including the Nicobar Islands through Myanmar east to Indochina, southern China, Hong Kong, and Hainan, as well as in the Malayan region of Indonesia and the Philippines. So we know that's true. But why is it true? Why do pythons only live where they do? Let's find out in today's episode. Hi, and welcome to Animal Logic. Pythons are large, non-venomous snakes that belong to the family Pythonidae. They are known for their constricting abilities and are found in both Africa and Asia. As we mentioned in the intro, more specifically, in Africa, they are native to the tropics south of the Sahara Desert, but not in the extreme southwest of the southern tip of the African continent or in Madagascar. And in Asia, they're found from Bangladesh, Nepal, India, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka, including the Nicobar Islands through Myanmar east to Indochina, southern China, Hong Kong, and Hainan, as well as in the Malayan region of Indonesia and the Philippines. There are two main factors that determine the geographic distribution of pythons: their need for warm temperatures and their dependence on suitable habitats, such as forests and grasslands. So let's start with their preferred habitat. Both African and Asian pythons typically inhabit tropical regions with high temperatures and humidity. They prefer lowland areas and can be found in rainforests, woodlands, and swamps. However, they also adapt to a range of habitats, including mountainous regions. Now, while pythons can tolerate cooler temperatures, they generally prefer a minimum temperature of around 20 degrees Celsius or 68 degrees Fahrenheit. This is because they are cold-blooded and rely on external sources of heat to regulate their body temperature. When temperatures drop below their preferred range, their metabolic process is slowed down and they become less active. This is why they are absent from regions like Europe and North America, which experience colder climates. And it's also why in Africa they don't occur naturally in the Western Cape region, which has a Mediterranean climate with cooler, drier summers and mild winters. Additionally, extreme aridity and lack of suitable habitats in the Sahara Desert also prevent pythons from inhabiting that region. Similarly, in Asia, pythons are absent from regions with cold climates, such as Siberia and northern China. They also avoid open deserts and prefer areas with vegetation cover. The second factor influencing their distribution is the availability of prey. Pythons are carnivorous and feed on a variety of animals, including mammals, birds, and reptiles. They rely on an abundance of suitable prey species to sustain themselves. In Africa, the diversity and availability of prey species play a crucial role in the distribution of pythons. For example, the eastern green mamba, which has a preference for arboreal habitats, is found in areas with a high concentration of trees and suitable climbing opportunities. In contrast, the black-headed python, which inhabits grasslands and open woodlands, occurs in regions with abundant prey, such as rodents and birds. The absence of these prey species in the Western Cape and the Sahara Desert contributes to the absence of pythons in those areas. In Asia, the distribution of pythons is influenced by the availability of prey species. The Burmese python, for example, is found in regions with a high density of mammals such as deer and wild boar. These prey species are abundant in forested areas, but become scarce in desert and mountainous regions. Consequently, the Burmese python's distribution aligns with these prey concentrations. Now let's talk about the specifics of each continent. Let's start with Africa. In Africa, the distribution of pythons is primarily concentrated in the central and eastern regions of the continent. They are found in countries such as Nigeria, Cameroon, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania. Within these countries, pythons inhabit various habitats, including rainforests, woodlands, and swamps. For example, the African rock python is commonly found in savannas and grasslands. While the reticulated python prefers rainforests, the eastern green mamba, as we mentioned earlier, inhabits trees, whereas the brown or Senegal python is associated with rocky areas and termite mounds. The black-headed python, as we also mentioned earlier, occurs in open habitats such as grasslands and woodlands. One notable exception is the Madagascar ground boa, which is found on the island of Madagascar and is the only python species present there. Its distribution is limited to the island due to Madagascar's isolation from mainland Africa. Moving on to Asia. In Asia, pythons are found across a vast geographical range, spanning from the eastern part of the continent. They are present in countries such as Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, and the Malay Peninsula. In Southeast Asia, they're found in Indonesia, the Philippines, and Singapore. Notably, the Burmese python has a wide distribution in this region and is known to inhabit forested areas. Another notable species, the reticulated python, is found in a wide range of habitats, including rainforests, swamps, and even agricultural areas. It's also known for its ability to adapt to a variety of environments. The geographic distribution of pythons is influenced by various factors, including temperature, humidity, and prey availability. In both Africa and Asia, pythons prefer tropical regions with warm temperatures and high humidity. They typically inhabit forested areas and rely on the abundance of prey species for survival. In Africa, pythons are primarily found in central and eastern regions, with countries like Nigeria, Cameroon, the DRC, Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania hosting various species. In Asia, pythons have a wider distribution, spanning from Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, and Cambodia to Vietnam and the Malay Peninsula. Southeast Asia also has a significant presence of pythons, including the widely distributed Burmese python and the adaptable, reticulated python. Understanding the geographic distribution of pythons is crucial for their conservation, as it helps identify key areas for their protection and highlights the impact of environmental factors on their habitat. By studying the factors that influence their distribution, we can better understand the ecological roles these snakes play and work towards preserving their habitats. This knowledge is essential for ensuring the survival of these fascinating creatures and maintaining the balance of the ecosystems they inhabit. And that's all for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you learned something new and exciting about the distribution of pythons in Africa and Asia. If you did, please remember to like this video and subscribe for more informative content about the natural world. Your support helps us continue creating engaging and educational videos. So once again, thank you for watching, and see you next time on Animal Logic.